Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. Have we heard of Måneskin?
Yes.
This is my last episode with my roadie buddy Ron, for now. Anyway, of course he's heard of Måneskin, right? Måneskin's big now, it's kind of cool. I selected a older track though, Torna, a casa. I love the Italian tracks, and I wanted to hear his thoughts on it. He will explain before we jump into it why he has heard of Måneskin. You'll get to hear a quick little story. Who is Ron Croom, though? So Ron Croom is a roadie. He's toured with the Eagles, Guns N' Roses, Poison, Maxwell, Kiss, Garbage, Bryan Adams, Puff Daddy, SEAL. He's been on the Family Values tour. He's also been on Ozzfest. He's a good friend of mine. This was a really fun segment. It was great to have him on. But let's jump into this. Let's jump into his story. You guys can hear a little bit about Måneskin before the show begins.
They were on the Jingle Balls tour.
Who? Måneskin?
Yeah, that or the K-Rock. And I was there, and I was waiting for the turntable to turn, and they were the next band. So their lead singer standing right in front of me on stage. They were very professional, and as soon as the turntable spun, they started playing. They didn't waste any time. The turntable turned for their turn, and they were already rocking the audience.
Cool.
And then I didn't get to listen to their performance because whatever was on the turntable, that turned. I had to take and go, and we had to go strike it, and I had to go manage all the gear, so I didn't get to hear him perform.
Man, been there. You're gonna get to see him now. I picked an official video. This is not a live performance, but you'll get to check them out here. So we're going to do a song called Torna, a casa. I think it's very beautiful. So we'll see what you have to say.
Cammino per la mia città ed il vento soffia forte. Mi sono lasciato tutto indietro, il sole all'orizzonte. Vedo le case da lontano, hanno chiuso le porte, ma per fortuna la sua mano e le sue guance rosse. Lei mi ha raccolto da per terra coperto di spine, coi morsi di 1000 serpenti, fermo per le spire. Non ho ascoltato quei bastardi e il loro maledire. Con uno sguardo mi ha convinto a prendere e partire, che questo è un viaggio che nessuno prima d'ora ha fatto. Lì c'è le sue meraviglie, il cappellaio matto. Cammineremo per sta strada e non sarò mai stanco, fino a che il tempo porterà sui tuoi capelli il bianco. Che mi è rimasto un foglio in mano e mezza sigaretta. Restiamo un po' di tempo ancora, tanto non c'è fretta. Che c'ho una frase scritta in testa ma non l'ho mai detta, perché la vita senza te non può essere perfetta. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che il freddo qua si fa sentire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che non voglio più aspettare. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, il freddo qua si fa sentire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che ho paura di sparire. Il cielo piano piano qua diventa trasparente, il sole illumina le debolezze della gente. Una lacrima salata bagna la mia guancia mentre lei con la mano mi accarezza in viso dolcemente. Col sangue sulle mani scalerò tutte le vette. Voglio arrivare dove l'occhio umano si interrompe, per imparare a perdonare tutte le mie colpe, perché anche gli angeli a volte han paura della morte. Che mi è rimasto un foglio in mano e mezza sigaretta. Corriamo via da chi c'ha troppa sete di vendetta, da questa terra ferma perché ormai la sento stretta. Ieri ero quiete perché oggi sarò la tempesta. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che il freddo qua si fa sentire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che non voglio più aspettare. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che il freddo qua si fa sentire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che non voglio più. Prima di te ero solo un pazzo, la lascia che ti racconto ponti, avevo una giacca squalcita e portavo tagli sui polsi. Oggi mi sento benedetto e non trovo niente da aggiungere. Questa città si affaccia quando ci vedrà raggiungere. Ero in bilico tra l'essere vittima e essere giudice. Era un brivido che porta la luce dentro le tenebre e ti libera da queste catene splendenti e lucide. Ed il dubbio mio se fossero morti oppure rinascite. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che il freddo qua si fa sentire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che non voglio più aspettare. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che il freddo qua si fa sentire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che non voglio più sparire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che il freddo qua si fa sentire. Quindi Marlena torna a casa, che ho paura di sparire.
Wow, that was really intense.
Isn't it? I don't know. There's just so much charm to the Italian songs they do. And this was a trip to me because I've been doing a lot of their more recent stuff. So their kids in this, it's been a while since I've seen that video, but
That's
love
pretty. It's a pretty song. Yeah, when it's in Italian, it just seems to give it. I don't know what he's singing about, but whatever it was, it seemed very intense, but it was still pretty. It was comforting to the ears.
Yeah.
Have you translated? Do you know what he's singing about?
No, I'm trying to remember. I had a feeling you would ask me that. And they had told me, I think she's a muse. She's a ghost and she's a muse.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was it. But no.
Well, when I used to work with the ballet, with the Los Angeles Ballet, I've seen the dancers before on the ground like that, just kind of like moving their legs because they've just done a rehearsal or done a show or something, and their legs are just spent, and so they're on the floor. And I'm like, oh, I've seen that before.
Oh,
so I thought that was what I thought when I first saw the ballet dancer, the ballerina. But then I realized it was a little more than that. So
no, of course, yes, yeah. There was the whole meaning behind it. So
yeah,
these artsy fartsy people, they love meaning.
Yeah, that was definitely artsy.
Yeah.
It was nice. I don't know what I was singing about. Now I'm curious.
We'll look it up for you. I'll send you the lyrics. People can put it in the suggestions there, or in the comments, I mean, and then they'll clue you in. I'll send you the link.
That was good. Thank you.
I know I want to play you more stuff, but it's been an hour, so I don't know. It was hard. You've got all this stuff to play, so I chose Måneskin just because I haven't heard that song in a while. But I do appreciate your time, man, and I'd love to get you back on to play you a few more tracks from other bands and maybe a couple tracks from the bands we already did, so you get a bigger picture of these guys. But thank you.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I learned something new.
Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I now have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and even a Patreon. The Patreon you can join for as little as $1. The handle on all of them, it's of course, Joel Roadie. I'll see you guys on the next one.